federalism. So we will look today at the relations between the federal and states. So we will look at federal aid to the states, conditions of how they get that money from the federal government. We will look at what are mandates, what is devolution, and finally, rivalry among the states. Okay, today we are going to continue looking at federalism and the federal and state relationships. Federal aid and federal control. There are two kinds of federal controls on state governments. 1. Conditions of aid, terms that states must meet if they are to receive certain federal funds. 2. Mandates, terms that states must meet whether or not they accept federal grants. Conditions of aid. Federal money, 25% or more of the state budget. The feds equal uniformity. Local officials lead to diversity makes the conditions impossible to meet. It leads to bargaining. From the 1960s on, the federal needs over the state needs. Which is more important? 1. This has occurred because of the weakening of political parties. The growth of political interest lobbies. Increased activism of the courts. Mandates. Apply to all state governments whether or not they accept grants. Most mandates concern civil rights, race, gender, age, ethnicity, physical and mental disabilities. The environment, clean air, pure drinking water, sewage treatment. Some mandates create administrative and financial problems. Forms of mandates. Regulatory statutes and amendments that expand on previous legislation. New areas of federal involvement, leading to hard to interpret, difficult to administer, and have high or uncertain costs. Controversial mandates usually result from court decisions. Devolution. Devolution is passing many federal functions on to the states. This has occurred more since 1994 with the devolution revolution. The Republicans controlled both houses, and it focused on welfare becoming more of a state control. Devolution continued with types. So second order devolution, power and responsibility from the states to the local governments. Third order devolution, power and responsibility from the local governments to nonprofit organizations and private groups. Intergovernmental lobby. Local and state officials work to influence lawmakers to obtain more federal money. Purpose is to obtain more federal money with fewer strings attached. Rivalry among the states. Federal money has led to rivalry among the states. Formulas determine who gets what. Grants tend to favor old declining cities of the Northeast and newer still growing cities of the Southwest. Results of the U.S. Census can determine how much money is allocated.